Let me ask you, is today's hottest trend in Singapore real estate still the sell one, buy two strategy? With current market conditions into the future, is this still applicable?
So the big question is this: how busy professionals and homeowners like us make six-figure profits from the property we own safely by doing it with research, data, and numbers. How do we buy in a way without complications and half guessing, regardless of the market conditions, and still remain profitable? That is the crash deal. Here, I will share with you exactly what we do and how we do it. My name is Edmund, and welcome to Singapore Real Estate Insider.
My name is Edmund Tan, and welcome to Singapore Real Estate Insider. Many have asked me this.
Edmund, the market has changed a fair bit from before. More cooling measures, different price gaps. Are there still homeowners looking into the sell one, buy two strategy?
What is this strategy about? It basically encourages couples who own a property, be it a HDB or a private property, to sell their current property and use the profit as your capital as down payment to buy two properties. Sounds simple? Actually, it is not. Because if you are doing it wrongly, you end up with no property even after selling. I kid you not, we have come across families who were sold such a strategy and end up unable to buy the next property. And the person who helped them to sell cannot be contacted. Subscribe to us if you have not done so. It will help us a lot. Thank you for your support. It seems like a handsome deal if you consider the sure profit from the continuous growth of this plan, right? But is it worth the risk? Perhaps your grandparents have set you down for a story about how their hard work in the past paid off. They raised their kids well, finished paying for their home, and are now enjoying their retirement. But as part of a generation that knows how to work smarter by investing, you might be asking, why not earn some more? Let's say your grandfather has acquired a home in Tiong Bahru and has been living there for 30 years. He's just about finishing paying off his mortgage and contemplating selling it and might earn a profit about $500,000. Not bad, right? But after a successful sale, what should he do next? Is he going back to renting? Would he be buying a brand new flat? I wouldn't want to spend my retirement like that if that was me. What would be ideal for me is to have two properties. One to live in, the other one I can easily rent or sell it at a sizable profit. Let's consider the sell one, buy two scheme. What can you get from it? Number one, another source of income. By securing two properties, you could usher in another steady income stream by renting it out, the option of reselling it at a profit, and then living in the second one. Number two, avoiding the 20% ABSD and higher down payment. Say you intend to keep your current property because it's your first home you ever purchased when you're married, so you're very reluctant to sell it. Yet, you still want to have the dream of owning another property for an additional source of income, right? So option one, you can do this. Let's look at the numbers comparison now. If you intend to keep your existing property and buy the next property, you're entitled to a 45% loan only as you still have an existing outstanding loan in your current property. You still have to prepare the following: a down payment of 55%, the ABSD of 20%. And we have yet to calculate the stamp duty and legal fees into this total sum yet. Who agrees that this is a huge sum of money? Like what you're watching here in terms of understanding property using data and numbers to guide you? Smash the subscribe button now so you can get real-time updates and learn how to make wise investments for yourself and your family through properties. If your current property is under two names, then the two properties you can purchase will still technically be your first property. You don't need to pay the 20% ABSD and still be able to secure the full 75% loan for each property. Instead of needing to pay 45% down payment, you only need to come out with 25% instead. You will still need to prepare the following: down payment of 25%, stamp duty of 4%. For a $1 million property for investment now, you only need to come out $290,000 instead of the earlier example, $760,000 minimum. Which is doable? $290,000 or $760,000? Number 3, property worth potential. We know that investing in real estate is one of the most secure and profitable investments because its value continues to grow. We have heard so many cases where a property's value rose to more than double its original prices in just 3 to 5 years. I'm sure you're enjoying the videos and learning a lot. Why not join us in our private group where we help busy professionals and homeowners make 6 figures in their property safely? Property is an ongoing process and journey because there are constantly changes and different strategies that must be applied in different times. Therefore, in this group, we not only do weekly live coaching on property, we also cover a wide range of property knowledge and information we as homeowners must know and be educated to make informed decisions. I'll put the link somewhere around the video that you can join us and be part of this private community. Everything is not so rosy and there are always risks too. Let's study them more. In any investment, there are risks to consider. That is why MAS urge people to think twice and review their capabilities thoroughly before diving in. Here are some of them. You need sufficient income. It's better to assume that both of you will need to work and grow your income as a married couple. We know that paying off one loan for years can be a substantial cut from the budget of an average citizen. There have been instances where some suffer from debt or end up selling their properties for less because they can't cope with the finances. The times are uncertain. If there's one thing that the pandemic has taught us, is that nothing is certain. In the last 2 years alone, many of us has either experienced it ourselves or heard of a family member or friends who went through retrenchment or sudden unemployment. Add to that the ever-changing dynamics of the economy. It's essential to think about your own level of resistance to bounce back in case the worst comes. So there you have it. The sell one, buy two scheme surely has its attractive wings, but every investment has a risk. Therefore, it's best to ensure you have enough savings for emergencies and have an ideal cash flow for your household before diving headfirst into the scheme. When evaluated right and if you implemented a good strategy, you'll reap so much from what you sow. Consult an expert to dig further into the sell one and buy two strategy before you jump into it. One wrong move is going to cost you a lot if done incorrectly. I'd love for you to share this video if it has been helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to learn more about property investments. And yes, the notification bell is just right there. I'll see you real soon.